Father Time works with all of us. Father Time comes to get us all. We know this. But Carmelo, whatever happened to this guy?
Another. Smith has it. Knicks down three. Should the Bulls foul? No. Anthony for three. Bang! That one goes down, and the game is tied. Shepard on the drive, out to Anthony. Smith, a three-pointer, way off the mark. Chandler tips it out again. And the Knicks will reset down by two. Mike Whitson not calling timeout.
And I like that move.
In the hands of Anthony. Anthony for three. Puts it in! Knicks by one with 8.2 remaining.
On time. We shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step to. How y'all doing? Cutting Edge, welcome back. This is my first video of the 2018-2019 NBA season, but we're going to get right to the point. I could easily come up here and talk to you guys about the slow start of the Los Angeles Lakers. I can talk to you about how Giannis is going to be this season's MVP. I can talk to you about the resurgence of the former MVP, Derrick Rose, but we're not going to go into that. We're going to go into a story that actually developed yesterday. The Houston Rockets are in talks of waiving, a month into the season, waiving Carmelo Anthony. This is not a bash to Carmelo Anthony. This is not the X's and O's of the game, because I'm pretty sure a lot of you all out there who follow basketball understand where Carmelo is struggling. Understand that the new NBA is a run and gun. They don't feed the ball in the post where Carmelo is so deadly. His spot-up game, his mid-range game. The offenses that he's been accustomed to the past couple of years are not allowing him to display what he displayed in Denver, what he displayed in New York, because he's not the vocal point of the offenses. So he has to conform himself to an off-the-ball role, which he has struggled with in the past with Allen Iverson. He struggled with Chauncey Billups. He has struggled with this. So you put him into a position where he's the third best player on the team, or you put him into a position where he's not the guy who will have the ball in their hands at the end of the game. He's going to struggle. I want to stop this before the misconception even occurs. Everyone, Melo is not done. Melo is not over. The problem with Carmelo is he's putting himself into money situations, not winning situations. Cutting Edge. Jermaine, what do you mean by that? This is what I mean by that. Let's state you put Carmelo Anthony on the Los Angeles Lakers right now with LeBron James. That's all we need. Wrong. Carmelo would not prosper in that type of situation. He would not prosper being the third go-to guy. Now, let's wrap this thing up in a bow and send it off. Carmelo Anthony, to the destruction that is going on in Washington right now. It may just be what Washington needs. That may just be what Washington needs in order to get themselves out of whatever rut that they're in. Now, you may say he won't be the vocal point there. You have John Wall already ahead of you. You have John Wall, but what you also have is Bradley Beal. What Bradley Beal will bring to the game of Carmelo Anthony is that unique ability that they will be able to interscope within themselves. What do I mean by that? Okay. Carmelo is a low post player. Sometimes plays on the perimeter, but in the majority of the time, he's a low post player. Now, Washington is not known for their up and down style. Washington is not known for their, I guess you could say, in the lack of better words, lackadaisical style. Washington is known for being very meticulous with the ball, knowing what position to put the ball in. Now, how would Carmelo be great? Carmelo will be great in this avenue just for the simple fact of you have injury concerns with Bradley Beal. Carmelo will be great in Washington because you honestly don't know if John Wall can carry that team. Carmelo may not can drop 40 on you a night like he used to in about 3, 4, 5 years ago. He can't do that. But one thing Carmelo can do is he can stretch out a defense. You have to respect the jumper that he has. You have to respect the ability that he brings to the table. So, with that being said, Carmelo Anthony. I see Carmelo going to Washington. I see it. A lot of people wants to put him on the bandwagon of LA. I honestly don't think he would be able to succeed in LA. I think Kyle Kuzma, Josh Hart, Brandon Ingram, I think it's these guys' time. Brandon Ingram, this is also a message to you. I'm saying Carmelo will be a great fit in Washington. Why am I saying that? This is why I'm saying it. And this is what I meant by Bradley Beal and Carmelo being able to bounce off each other. Bradley Beal might not be there for long. Bradley Beal may not be there for long. Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, LA, let's ship them out to Washington and bring in Bradley Beal. So now you have a void there. So with that void there, that's where Carmelo comes in at. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't make make no mistake about it. Carmelo Anthony is still a bad man. He just has been put in some bad situations, some bad teams. Not bad teams per se, but he's been put in bad spots. You can't expect Carmelo to have an impact on Oklahoma City when you got Russell Westbrook running down the floor like a madman and Paul George jacking up threes. No one is stopping the offense, running the offense, being meticulous about the offense, getting the ball in the post, facing up. That's not happening in Oklahoma City. The only thing that's happening is everybody jumping on the Russell Westbrook bandwagon while he go up and down the court, 20 turnovers a game. Let's go to Houston. Of course he's not going to succeed in that environment. You have James Harden who's dribbling the ball 14 of the 24-second shot clock. When James Harden is not doing that, Chris Paul is doing that. Carmelo does not fit in. Washington. Mark my word. As I stated, Woj reported that Carmelo Anthony is being talked out of his contract. Carmelo Anthony is possibly being waived sometime this week. Lakers need a shooter. Lakers need a shooter bad. Lonzo, Ingram, draft pick, Bradley Beal, and another player from Washington. Let's go ahead and make this swap. It's too elementary. We all can see this. You don't have to be a basketball fan to be able to see this. We see this. Make the swap. It's been the cutting edge. Never forget, put some basketball in your mental.